John Finlay, there you are, like Kentucky Fried. You are worldwide, my friend. how, how are you adjusting to this incredible phenomenon that is Tiger King?
Um, I don't know if there is actually an adjustment you can prepare for.
The world knows you with no shirt, and there you are. With
Yes,
shirt,
I have a shirt on.
and you've got new teeth and everything. You posted about that. Why'd you get the new grill?
Um, you know, I told someone before we got married that I want new teeth, and she's like, "Let's go, let's go get them."
How do they feel? How do they make you? How do they make you feel? How's it affected you?
Uh, you know, it has actually built my confidence up in myself, and I have. I actually feel better than I did with my other teeth.
Yeah. I was. Let me ask you. Look, I watched Tiger King in a day and a half. I mean, I devoured the thing like a lot of people. Was the portrayal of you in it accurate?
Um, Towards the end, it was, but when they first started showing me, no, it was not.
Did you ever love Joe Exotic?
Um,
You married him, but
yes and no.
yes and no.
Um,
How yes? How yes? How no?
that's a hard question to answer.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, you were probably a different guy then, right? Than you are now. Were you like I couldn't decide. Like, did he move in and prey on a young and impressionable kind of, kid who didn't know better? Or was there like a legitimate love connection? He was much older.
mm, no, he didn't really do um what he said. It was kind of at some point I might have loved him, but towards the end it kind of fizzled out.
I mean, he was this larger than life character. I mean, he was this, I mean, how would you describe him? I mean, definitely part egomaniac, but there was a kind of a sweetness you know what I mean? Like we kind of found ourselves pulling for him in this weird way. Like when he was campaigning and he was at these parades and handing things out and this total act he did, it was kind of endearing in a way.
That was the showmanship of Joe.
Do you sort of feel like he got what he deserved, or did he get overserved? I mean, he's sitting in jail for 22 years.
And that's a mixed emotion. I mean, for me, being as close as I was to him, I can't really say whether he deserved it or he didn't deserve it, but there was a lot of influence in it and a lot of hands in what happened.
I mean, he's serving the jail time, of course, for trading in big cats, which you can't do, but mostly, obviously, for putting out a hit, essentially, on this woman, Carole Baskin. Do you think that he legitimately wanted her dead, or was he just running his mouth when he paid that $3,000 to the guy to go down there? Was he actually putting out a legitimate hit on him? Was he that cold-blooded?
At sometimes,
In your heart of hearts, do you think he wanted to see that go all the way through?
I don't know. I mean, he was one way one minute, and another, it was something totally different.
She doesn't come out so great in this thing. Law enforcement has opened up, the case again. They're taking a closer look at the disappearance of her first husband. Do you think she's in trouble?
Um, I
Is-
don't know. I've seen that they opened up the investigation, which may or may not be a good thing. It may bring new light to it. It may not. Just one of those questionable situations.
Yeah. How do you want the world to see you? Like, what do you want the world to know about you? Because so many people, all of us, like we have in our society all the time, like everybody knows who you are all of a sudden. Simple guy. Now the whole world knows John Finlay. So what do you want them to know about you?
To know me for me, to not know that I am 6 years clean,
Wow.
uh, and I've thought about it, and with the past that I've had, the drugs and all that stuff, I've decided to become like an inspirational speaker
Good for
for
you.
the youth, and to try and give them a better life than some of the others have.
Was drugs a main reason why you were together with Joe? I mean, if there were no drugs and you were clean, would you have ever been together with him?
They weren't actually a big part of it. They were introduced much later.
You're 6 years sober. How did you manage to kick? And was it meth? Was it cocaine? Was it a little of everything?
It was kind of a mixture of quite a few things. Uh, you know, I was had deep looks into what was going on, and I just up and decided one day that that's enough. And I had a good reason to decide not to do it anymore. I mean, my daughter was born, and that's when I decided enough is enough. Time to live a different life.
Good for you, John. That is so hard, though. I imagine to undo. I mean, you can wake up and say, "I know this is bad for me," but to actually kick it and stick with it, is a hard thing to do. How did you manage? I mean, the urges and things.
Um, the urges don't really come anymore because I've with living a positive life. I don't tend to live with the regrets and everything.
Yeah.
I just look forward. I keep moving. I The past is past, and the present is here now, and I'm gonna live it.
So you're making some speeches, you're doing some motivational stuff. How else has this show affected your life positively? I mean, look, you got some notoriety here. What do you do with it?
Um, no, I haven't really thought too much about it. It's just I want to take it one day at a time.
Good for you. I think it's fantastic. When's the wedding date with Stormy, your fiance? Is that coming up or
Right now we're in the middle of trying to decide that.
when the date is? But you're
Yes.
together, right?
Yeah.
How does she feel about like the relationship with Joe? She's obviously knows that, you love her now, but is that at all confusing for her?
No, not at all. She knows every bit of it.
Nice to find somebody like that. I'll be with you. Um, how cool is it or weird is it that, this thing got going in part because Kim Kardashian with her gazillions of Instagram followers sends out, "Hey, has anyone seen this Tiger King?" And it sort of kicked it into high gear. How did that affect you?
Um, that I don't know, but I know a lot of people that I work with, where I'm around, have actually seen it, and they're like, "How did you even live that life?" I'm like, "That was just part of me that I moved past."
It's good, that you don't live. Some people live with regret and they'll never be happy again. But I mean, what can you do about it now?
There ain't much you can do about it. It's just you look towards the future and live your life.
Have you had some interesting social media interactions with like celebrities and stuff? Have they reached out to you and you're like, oh my God, that's weird?
Yes. Donnie Wahlberg, Jenny McCarthy, David Spade, and The Talk. Oh, them ladies, oh my gosh, they're crazy.
Can you believe it? This is so, this is unbelievable. So what if they came to you and said, we're going to do like, we're going to get some of the cast together from Tiger King, some of these people and do something again. Would you do that?
No, 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 no. Nope. I'm done with the Netflix series about that. And it's time to look towards the future.
Well, John, I got to tell you, I was riveted by Tiger King, but I really enjoy talking to the real John Finlay, the John Finlay of today, and I wish you Godspeed, my friend. Lots of love. How you doing in this coronavirus time? Are you all quarantined up and everything?
Not exactly quarantine, but we have a stay-at-home order.
Yeah.
We can still out go get groceries, stuff like that, but more or less out there spending time fishing.
Oh, nice. What do you fish for?
Catfish.
Oh, beautiful.
I like the big boys.
Yeah, a little big boy, and they put it on a little Ritz cracker right there, a little smoked catfish. Do you smoke it?
Oh, I've never tried to smoke.
Smoked catfish? You got to do that. You got to find a smoker and get it into the thing.
Might have to try it.
Hey, John, thank you.
Oh,
Thank
beer
you so
battered.
much. What's that?
How about beer battered?
Beer battered. Ooh, beer battered catfish. That sounds darn good. How about John Finlay's beer battered catfish?
Why not?
Open it up, man. People know who you are. They will stop by more than stop by the zoo. I promise you.
I might have to talk to Patrick about that one.
Sounds awfully good. Did I just hear a female giggle? Is that Stormy somewhere next to you? I heard a
Yes, that is Stormy.
Stormy, lean in there and say hello to Billy Bush. It's me.
I'll say hi. I don't like being on camera.
All right, Stormy. Hey, much love to the both of you. Wishing you happiness in the future. Thank you very much, John.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.